do is I want to go through this gully. I'm going to put it in general, okay, and then I'm going to put it in deep gold and see if it produces anything else. Hi guys, docsdetecting.com, target number 1. This is the 4th of June. It is 7:26. I ran that whole gully, and I ran it in general, and I ran it in deep gold. I found nothing. So I decided to run up the sides in some of these little tributaries that run down into the gully and put it back on my favorite, that old high yield. So anyway, so I come across this there's nothing but trash here. It's ridiculous because there's been dry washing right down the hill. So I come across this little target and I go, yeah, I don't know. It's sort of, I don't know, it doesn't sound screamy. Sounds sort of nice and mellow, which is what we like gold to sound like. So thank goodness I didn't bother to put the camera on as soon as I found it, because it took me forever to isolate it in the scoop. But here's where I found it, right as it sort of made a little jog to the left and then to the right at that bush. So I assume that might have slowed it down a little. And right here, and you can see what I've got there in my scoop. And it looks like I got a pretty favorable little chunk. Not this, that's a piece of rock. I think it's this baby right there. Yeah, look at that. Make sure I got nothing. Whoops. Doesn't work when I... Okay, nothing else. Right here. See, that's a pretty nice little chunk there. Very unusual. It's got a little piece on it. Leads me to believe maybe it didn't travel too far, because I would think that might have broken off. So I got another little tributary here I'm going to run. So wow, I am delighted with that little chunk. Yes sir, I am. Yeah, you can't beat that. Wow. So anyway, like I said, only 7:30. Haven't been going out that long, but that's a nice little chunk of gold. I'll take it. GPZ. Whoops, 7000. Look at that baby. And I just found that one little nugget right down where that little bush is. Okay, so I'm right up the hill here, and got another little target right here that I started to dig. Started to sound a lot better, so I thought I'd set the camera up for you guys. That sounds so much better than when I first heard it, because when I first heard it, it was really subtle. So let's see. The ground's pretty nice and soft. It would have been trying to make its way to the gully, but there's sort of a little flat place right here. So I assume that's what stopped it. Or, you know, could have, there's a lot of ironstone around here. Ooh, like that. That nice tight little target. And just keeps staying there. It keeps getting better. Yeah, I get a lot of bigger rocks now that would have stopped it from going deeper. I had a mate over here from Australia that was talking about, you never find any gold out here, mate, because bedrock's too deep. I told him, I said, hey, there it is. I said, remember something. I said, this continent isn't as old as Australia. This gold hasn't made it to bedrock. So we have to look for other things that stopped it on its way. Obviously, bedrock is great. We can find bedrock, we can find gold on it, but we find a lot of gold that's not on bedrock. It's trying to make its way down there, but it gets stopped by, you know, a larger piece of rock like that. Piece of rock like that. Sounds like a piece of gold. Got it. Whoa. Weird. It didn't go down at all. Oh, a little bitty sliver, I think. Yeah, it is. Little bitty sliver. Okay, we take little bitty slivers. There we are. I'm going to show you something that you're not going to believe because I don't believe it. This target was just, I don't know, 6 feet away from target, the nugget number 2 that I dug. Okay, first of all, I'll let you listen to it because I didn't even bother. Now I will tell you that is in high yield with smoothing off, and I do usually like to run with smoothing on, but with smoothing on you could barely hear it. I can't even believe what I'm seeing in my scoop. In fact, you probably can't see it now because I probably jiggled it around. Well, let me put some water on it. It is a piece of gold, so thinking small. I mean, this is insane. Everything down here. I mean, it's even. I think the piece of quartz there it is. You see that? Oh gosh, it's getting covered up by the dirt. It's right here. Look at that. That's nutso time. I mean, I heard that and I thought, oh, a little piece of wire maybe? Look at that. I'm gonna have to weigh that with my grain scale just to see what. Got another little target. So obviously that's a target. Can't miss that. Like I moved it, I think. Let's see. Will I get lucky enough to be able to pull that out with my scoop? there's what I got. But gosh, I'm glad I found it. It was driving me nuts. I mean, it sounded like a good target, and it was. So there you go. There's nugget number 4. I tell you, I'm all over the place today. But anyway, 4 nuggets. That's not too bad. It's let's see, it's 8:54, so it's before 9 o'clock. Guys, obviously I like gold as much as the next guy. This is nugget number, gosh, I don't know what it is. Is it? Is it 4 or 5? Yeah, nugget number 5. But look at that. I mean, that little bitty dinky flake. And it was real shallow, of course, about 2 inches, just right there under that bush. So I mean, I didn't even bother to break the camera out because I thought for sure with it being so shallow, again, I didn't even use my pick. I just kicked it loose with my foot. But it's gold. I'll take it. I'm thinking today maybe I should have brought a gold pan instead of a GPZ7000. I'm finding, I thought this was trash, I really did. The littlest, dinkiest pieces of gold today, it's insane. Hold on, let me unplug here and you can hear. Can you see that in there? I actually put it on my pick at first because I thought it was probably a piece of garbage. I think it's that right there. It looks gold. Yep. Let's go. Oh man. I don't know if I've got a scale that'll weigh that stuff. This one sort of looks gold too, but I don't think it is. No, it's not. Look at that crazy hole. Jeepers. I don't know what that is, about my 3rd one today like that. Really small. I'm telling you, I don't know why you need any other detector other than this. It's going to find the deep ones, it's going to find the little ones. Pretty much going to find them all. Sorry that. But there it is, guys. It finds gold. What can I tell you? Take a picture here. Okay. DocsDetecting.com. Probably get tired of hearing me saying that, don't you? Give me a call for a free color brochure. 1-800-477-3211. Thanks, guys.